Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be returning to our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left off last time, we were in the Sycamore Tree area. There is a moderately substantial change between the last video and this one. I want to use the storyline characters because we've never used them in the campaign itself, and they might add a little bit of lore and neat stuff to the campaign. But I couldn't in conscious use them the way they were, so I have changed them using a respec mod. Not their base classes, those are all still the same, but their stats a little bit are more in line with the characters of the classes they're supposed to be playing. I also added another mercenary to our group because Jathal not being able to be healed by our cleric is a little bit frustrating for now. So when we get other storyline NPCs, we'll replace these two mercenaries that we have for sure. And then we'll continue on with our storyline characters. There is one kineticist NPC, I believe, and there is a couple of choices for our third, or our sixth character, I guess, but we'll come to that when it's time to do so. For now, though, we have her. She's a two-handed specialist, not unlike Amiri, who apparently doesn't have charge on her bar anymore for some reason. Amiri is a little more capable of killing things now. Not much, actually, though. She was actually not terribly built to start with. Valerie was, though, and she'll still miss. Her tower shield is still a little bit of a hindrance, but there's nothing we could... Oh, I forgot to re-equip Lindsay's bow. When you respec, apparently, it unequips your items. Almost killed it. And we will blast this one.
A solid plan.
And we missed. We also have a Smilodon, which is part of our... I think it's a Miri's Smilodon, actually. I'll show you what her new sort of build is like. But now we should be able to do combat a little bit more conveniently. I'll show you the characters, actually. So Valerie now has 18 strength, 12 dex, 14 con. Still has the same high charisma because that is in line with her lore. Lowest intelligence and moderate average wisdom. She still uses rapiers and tower shields. I didn't change any of that. Amiri is level 2, obviously, but she is cross-classed now. So she's a barbarian sacred hunts master. She's got 17 strength, 10 dexterity, 16 con, and then 0s across or 10s across the board for everything else. She also has her pet Smilodon, which is or Smilodon or whatever it is, which is like a little saber wolf type thing, saber cat type thing. Yeah. Lindsay is fairly similar as well. She's just a level 2 bard currently. She will be cross-classing eventually as well. And also Valerie is a tower shield specialist / vivisectionist, and she'll be changing things up in line with that as well. She'll also put her mutagen on, but not yet because it doesn't last forever. Yes. We'll be doing that later. Alright. So that's where we're at with our new characters builds. I just couldn't keep letting fights go on for like 10 minutes pointlessly because we couldn't hit anything. Now we can hit things much more substantively, and we can continue on with our game. The alternative was to turn down the difficulty, and that just wasn't appealing, or just hire straight up mercenaries and keep the difficulty the same. Again, not really what I wanted to do. This was the best compromise I could think of. Let's go get some radishes. That's actually part of the quest we need to do here. Bakken needs some radishes, and there are radishes in this region. We're also pretty close to a level, I believe. 400 or so XP away. And there are more elk we can kill. I saw some.
Let the attack commence.
They make such terrifying noises. Our main character is first. It is a surprise round, so we'll see if he can hit. He cannot. The elk are coming in. Didn't do much. Oh, I keep forgetting to put the bow back on, Lindsay. Yeah, just go stand over here. Take the AOO.
May I see your entrails, please? Burn.
Alright, we're in a surprise round.
Behead.
We can charge during the surprise round, but unfortunately we missed, notwithstanding. You can cast a burny thing.
Forwards.
Or no, you can't. You can start charging up your burny thing, but you can't quite oh no, that was the wrong ability. Well, that worked out fine. It is feared.
Strike as one.
Elk are coming in for more damage. Oh, our Smilodon, no! Okay, Lindsay really needs to put... Oh, right, I sold her bow by accident. Lindsay will just stand here nicely and wait for a new light crossbow. That was my bad.
Die, die, die!
What did you miss? You have +9 to hit, and you rolled a natural 1. Well, we can't
The attack commence! Let us strike
can't fix everything about our group, I guess. Okay. Keep hitting this one. Yay, our Smilodon hit for 9 damage? That's a lot of attacks. Alright, we need to burn.
Aim carefully.
When we missed. A Miri is going to just attack. Finish that one off. Our main character is going to shoot this elf, or this elk. Our Smilodon went down, which is a little bit sad, but it'll come back up.
Any last wishes?
Go punch it, Lindsay. Oh right, you get an attack of opportunity against you because you don't have unarmed combat. Don't attack under any circumstances.
May I see your entrails, please? Burn! Slice! Behead! Do not falter!
All these unknown things are causing this combat to be a little bit annoying. And almost Lyra's turn. Okay. 6 damage. And a Miri's turn. Missed. Can't save us from our garbage rolls, but at least we have a better chance of hitting now. You're just gonna 5-foot step back and just stay out of combat. Need to get her a bow again. There should be one in this region somewhere.
Die, die, die!
You have a +7. Oh, I have power attack on it. I should probably turn power attack off. Just for now so we can actually hit things. It's kind of important.
Onwards!
There we go, that one's dead. Smilodon's still down. I wonder if we can heal it. I wonder if we even need to heal it. We missed entirely.
Attack! Bring it!
Let's heal up the Smilodon. See if we can't get it back on its feet. At least Valerie is pretty much unhittable at this point. Oh my god, these unknown things are really irritating. There we go. Alright. Smilodon's back up. Everything's fine. Skin them all, collect all the meats. Moving on. We really need to get up on top of this platform though. Oh, it's over here. Well, that's silly. Maybe it's a Smilodon. You know what? I don't actually know how to pronounce that word. I should look it up. There is a... what are they called? Shambling Mound over there. Don't want to go there at all costs. A kobold is lying in the middle of the patch and calls out to us. Judging by the sorry state of his scales, he's the eldest of the group. His red eyes squint from the light and his throat struggles to form words. Our patch, our celestial radish. Yick radishes, we grew them back in my villages. One day when I was reading a book, my paw grabbed it from me and threw it in a fire. Then he made me go pick radishes. It was autumn and the ground was wet and cold, and there were worms everywhere. Ugh, filthy roots. Why don't you go join the war against the mites? Mites silly, but soot scale also. There are more important things in life. The kobold punctuates his words with a burp, and the others hiss in approval. We'll sleep quietly, taking a bucket of moon radishes with us. Finding the right moment, you quickly leave the patch with a sizable bunch of radishes in your hands. The kobolds pay us no heed. We should probably go kill that warg, actually. I think it's that time of the day. He is an evil warg. You can get an extra 150 experience by sending the kobolds to their death with him. And you get treasure for it, too. And really, wouldn't our kingdom be better off if there were less kobolds around? Is that the evil choice? This is a morally gray area, I think. but it's not lawful to do so. So that goes against our lawful trait a little bit. But on the other hand, they are just kobolds, and we kill them regularly. We used to say we shouldn't send them to here. Although we could just kill this guy too. The beast before you is unusually large, and its eyes especially angry. Its menacing grin might almost be taken for a smirk. Greetings, traveler. Before you draw your weapon, I wish to say I see no reason for feuding between us. We might even be of some use to each other. Wait, why is the wolf talking? Is it magical or something? I am no wolf female. I'm a warg. Surprising you could live to your age without learning the difference. Well, it's never too late to learn a lesson, or to teach a lesson to an insolent two-legged morsel. The beast slowly licks its teeth. Who are you calling a morsel, you pelt? Amiri glares at the beast, hands on her sword. You say we could be useful to each other. Bring me someone delicious. 3 or 4 bodies would be enough, and I, as a sign of gratitude, will tell you where an old traveler buried his chest. An old traveler, you say? A very old, lean, and flavorless traveler. The warg grins, almost smiling. On one hand, I really want the treasure, and on the other hand, this is not lawful, so... No, I'm not interested. Well, as you wish, but consider my offer. You may yet think of something. What do you know of the war between the kobolds and mites? Only that my pack enjoys it, the warg snorts and licks his lips. Of course, I only eat fresh meat. I have to go. We're gonna save and kill him, because I think he's evil. Well, I know for a fact he's... No! Whoa, 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 whoa. You are not going up to stand in melee with the warg. Your words will not save you, monster. We cannot leave such dangerous animals to live in our future land. Slay the beast. Good. I love fresh meat. He does get to go first, which is... Where did those guys come from?
This up much longer.
Did he instantly knock down Valerie? Oh, just knocked down though. Okay. She's not dead, which is fine. We are going to... First of all, where's our rage ability? Now it's back on our bars. We're gonna rage up.
Tear them apart!
And miss entirely, of course. We need to try and demoralize some of these guys. Oh, we're not at the bottom. So, succeeded, succeeded, failed, failed, succeeded. The warg is not intimidated. She needs Constitution armor bonus.
Avenge me.
Or not. She immediately... Oh, right, attack of opportunity. Damn it. Right. Alright, let's start this again. We'll be fine this time. Alright. Take 2. We'll buff first. At least a little bit. We'll get a bless on there. Alright. Now all the unknowns get to go, and Garrick is going to go. He's moved. Oh, he's knocked down. Well, Lindsay got knocked down too. Did he trip 2 people? Oh no, he flat out killed Valerie with a 19 damage bite. 1d6 plus 14. Yeah, that sounds about right. And 2 more wolves just appeared? Out of nowhere? Okay. Well, that's the end of his turn. Lindsay's hurt a little bit, but that's fine. I need you to move here so I can flank. And miss entirely. Good. What is R to hit? R to hit is plus 6. How did we roll so low? Oh, it's Lindsay. Plus 5, and we need 14 to hit it? No.
I can't keep this up much longer.
Valerie is hurt. Lindsay is down. She's gonna 5-foot step back. Not like that. 5-foot step backwards? Nope. She did not do her... Oh, can you use acrobatics? That knockdown is really annoying. I don't know if we can actually kill this warg right away. We'll try one more time. I don't like how it can like instantly evaporate our characters. Blah blah blah.
Unto your flesh.
Alright, so this time I didn't get to go first, which is kind of nice. We don't have Bless on, or do we? We have Hearty Meal. We're also right up against a wolf, and if we move, we'll move here. Okay, now we'll Bless. We're gonna be just fine this time. It's way down on the initiative order, which is kind of nice. Alright. Where did that one come from? I like how they just appear out of nowhere. Okay, one of them's injured.
Die, die, die!
One wolf dead. Let's move up to here somewhere. Valerie's turn. She is going to use defensive. Oh, she's already got fighting defensively on.
Let us strike as one!
She did 8 damage to Groruk, and it's still uninjured technically.
Tear them apart!
2 wolves dead. This is much better so far. She also needs to rage, and we'll move her up as well.
They go down!
For next turn. And Amiri got knocked down. There's another wolf that just appeared out of nowhere. It is badly wounded. We did some fair damage to it. Okay, what do we got left? So we can heal. That might be the best call. 2 whole hit points. Super. Now, no, I don't think Kydia's Laughter works on these guys. Can we cast Sleep on them? I don't know if this actually works. Does it work only on humanoids? No, should work on them. Does she not have a standard action left? Because her movement is like to get up, right? I guess that's the end of her turn. She can't do anything else. That wolf did not die, but it's very close.
Let the attack commence!
Why would you walk that way? Oh well, it's now injured. We just did a critical for 36 damage. Pretty good.
Do not falter!
We missed. Amiri managed to get up, barely.
Bring it!
Wow. Alright, that worked out really well for us. We smacked it for 43 damage. That was a good critical hit.
Them apart!
We actually did awesome there. I'm pretty pleased with the way this is turning out. We'll heal again, because Amiri did take a pretty decent amount of damage there. She's fine now, though.
May I see your entrails, please?
And that should be pretty much the end of the fight.
They go down!
Alright, so we killed the evil Warg and his companions. That was also brutal. There's also a treasure of some sort. An amulet of mighty fists +1, which would be great if we had a monk, but we don't, so here we are.
Without a doubt.
Let's move on to something else. There's loot down here somewhere. Oh, right, never mind. This summons enemies. I remember now. We'll save first, because I think this ends up being a lot of things. Or not. I thought for sure there was enemies there. Maybe it's this one. Nope. Alright, well, let's go down the overgrown passage and see what's down here. Quick saving again, just to make sure we don't die. We're probably gonna take some damage.
I see something.
Oh, this is, okay, this is an interesting area.
Applause, please.
This is a fight I don't think we can win yet against these particular bandits.
Anything else?
I think we'll actually die against them, so I'm just gonna leave them be for now. We're gonna go kill some elks.
Stay behind Shred them!
Alright, this is a surprise round.
This
Ow.
will kill me.
Amiri, no! Don't die. She just eviscerated that deer. Like, she chopped its spine right in half. And so did Valerie. Why am I critting so much? I'm doing great. Oh, she also got a sneak attack off there. That's why we took a level of Vivisectionist, so that... Oh right, our wolf gets some pretty cool abilities.
Slice.
Lots of attacks.
Behead.
Everybody leveled up. That's exactly what I was hoping for. Let's level up our group. So we're going to make more cleric, obviously, because our cleric is going to be our cleric, and that's what he's going to be. He might get a ranger level or something later on, but we'll play that by ear. As for a feat, this is kind of a toss-up here. Point blank shot probably is what we're going to take to give him an extra chance of hitting in... Or no, you know what I want? If I can get it, extra channeling. Or greater channeling. Where's the other channeling ability? Can we even get that yet? Probably not. We have selective channel. The one that increases it. Actually, no, I think that's an item that increases it, not a thing. But we do want extra channeling, so that's going to happen. We're going to pick that one. He's mostly a healer at the moment. Okay, so... I actually have a sheet where I planned out these characters so that they actually be really good towards the end of the game. So we do have this set up currently. I'm just going to switch to see where my build is for this character. There she is. Alright. This level, she's going to do Monk, actually. It's a weird cross-class, but I kind of planned this all out, so it's going to be an interesting one for sure. So we're going to pick Monk, pick Athletics, and Perception and Persuasion. Why not? And we are going to take our Focus. Oh, we already have that. Oh crap, what did I do then? Sneak attack increases by 1d6. That's not a terrible one. We could take Shield Focus. Do we have that one yet? That sets us up for something later on. But we already have that one. Okay. I need to figure out what I want to put here then. I think I already slightly messed up her build the way that I had planned it. Not bad. She could get power attack. That's pretty useful for her. Toughness is also really good. Arcane armor training is not really good for us. We don't need to take another weapon type. We could take... Intimidating Prowess is pretty good. But she's got a lot of charisma, so Intimidating Prowess doesn't really help us too much. I am going to take, I think... You know what, I'm just going to take... stop it. Stop moving around. I don't want... No, I don't want that. That's not what I want at all. I'll take Accomplished Sneak Attacker, because we're not going to have too many Alchemist things, and it gives us a little bit of extra sneak attack damage. We're going to take Crane Stance, because we fight defensively a lot, so that'll help our armor class a little bit more. She's primarily going to be a tank, so that's going to be good for her. She is going to be... Where's my build for her? Right there. So we're going to do another level of Sacred Huntsman. And we're going to grab her normal skills. And we're going to grab Boon Companion, because her wolf is going to be really good. Yes, because we're eventually going to cross-class her into Ranger itself. She's going to be a weird hybrid of Barbarian, Sacred Huntsman, Ranger, and a little bit of two-handed fighter, so that she can get some of the big two-handed abilities. Because she does use her great sword, her oversized bastard sword a lot, and I think there's a +5 one later in the game we can get for her. Pretty sure anyways. I vaguely remember there being one. Plus, she can actually get spells. So she has Divine Favor currently and Bless, so she can actually buff herself up. She's also going to grab True Strike. True Strike's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I set her up to do. Okay, next character, Lindsay, is going to do... Where's my Lindsay build? There's my Lindsay build. She's taking Rogue level this level. And I think just straight standard Rogue. I didn't really have her set to do any of the cross-classed ones, or the prestige, not prestige, but the alternate variant ones. I'm going to take a level of mobility because I have an extra point. We basically just want her to focus on her big skills, though. Use magic device, persuasion, knowledges, trickery, and mobility. Mostly trickery, because we need her to lockpick things. She's going to take precise shot this level, so that she can shoot better into melee. That way she doesn't have the -4 penalty. She does need a bow, though, because I kind of sold hers by accident. But that's fine. We'll deal with that in a minute. The kineticist, we're just going to take level 3, straight up. And we're going to grab that and that. And I have a build for her as well. I have everything ready to go for this. Oh, wait, nope, sorry. I did this wrong. I should be paying more attention. She gets a rogue level this level. And we have 3 skills. And these are not class skills. So we can't... Oh, we already picked them. We just get 3 additional ones. Not that one. Let's grab that one. Perception. Use magic device. Sure. Good enough. Doesn't really make a difference too much. And she's going to grab Accomplished Sneak Attacker as well, because that's one thing she needs to do. Now she has sneak attack damage. She'll be doing a lot more damage now, but she still needs a bit to get to where she is. She's just a straight up two-handed fighter. She will be replaced soon enough, so we don't really care too much about what she's doing. We're into Cleaving Finish. Yeah, good enough. And that's going to be it for her. Alright, we're level 3 now.
Leads on.
Quick, quick! Else we miss all the fun!
Stand with me.
And I just ran into some tasselworms. Of course I did. Smilodon goes first, eh? I'm gonna just move it out to the side and just wait. They're gonna come in and hit us. They definitely did manage to hit Valerie, even though Valerie should have a ton of armor right now. She's at 24 armor. It's not a small amount by any measure. How much damage does she do now? Just 5. She's not getting sneak attack yet because we're not in a flanking position. We need to be. Super. That was almost a terrible charge.
Die, die, die!
Lindsay needs to back up. We're not going to use any abilities with her this
We
turn.
shall overcome.
We don't need her song or anything like that.
Stay behind me!
Amiri gets to charge. Finish this one off, probably. Well, I'm glad she made it in, but still, that was a terrible charge. I guess we're going to fight this one. We don't get our full round attack this turn.
I can't keep
They do, though.
longer.
That was brutal. Right side, we didn't die.
A solid plan.
We did 16 damage there. 2d6 fire from sneak attack. It's always good to get that sneak attack going,
Commence!
because then we do a bunch of extra damage. And that's pretty much going to be it for this video, I think, now that we're... Oh, good, we got another light crossbow. We didn't have to go back to town and pick one up. I was a little bit worried we'd have to hit back to town and then find her a new one. But, you know what? It worked out just fine in the end. We did kill some of the frogs on this side, but we do have more frogs to kill, I believe, in the water here. Across this little bridge thing. Oh no, there's mites in here. Mites and kobolds. Apparently they don't care too much about fighting each other. Why don't they care about killing each other? Let's find out.
What's that?
If I father, I call daughter Bada, and son too. An oversized mite approaches you. He raises his blue bald head with dignity, and his neck is decorated with tag locks and a wolf's fang pendant. To his right walks a kobold, also swelling with conceit. Welcome, peace zone here. No war, no one attack. Only maybe fat wolf lord. He won't chew us. We more sly. Who kill him? Big reward. Ward. What'd you say about wolves? Near long tree live pack wolf. Big angry tell mite and kobold bad thing. We maybe kill him. Easy, but war take hunters away. I dealt with the wolf leader. Hooray, great news. Mite and kobold live together. No threat. Good for you. Maybe you grow up big hunter like us. Saying this, he gives you a small purse. Why aren't you fighting each other? War bad. Puddles blood. Scream loud. Mite and kobold dead cold. Why fight? Dangerous hairy wolf around. Mite shakes his head helplessly. Wise words. I think many people, not just mites and kobolds, could learn something from these creatures. Bah, cowards. After a short pause, the mite pats his neighbor on the back. But we no fool. Go and befriend. No want war. But Miss Queen Bada, big beauty. Miss Beauty? Kobold scratches his head, baffled. I suppose I'll go. We got some experience for killing the wolf. How much experience did we get? 180 for killing the warg. And we'll grab that extra loot. So I think our group is going to consist of, for like the entire game, for most of the game, is going to consist of our main character, of course, Valerie, Lindsay, Amiri, and I'm thinking probably the tiefling, the new tiefling character. And we need a third one that I really like. I also like Amiri's outfit with her Inquisitor garb. It looks really cool. A third character could be something like Knock Knock. Actually, I think it's definitely going to be Knock Knock. Which actually leaves us in a bad position because we have no mages. Yeah, we're not going to have any mages. At all. That's bad. Although we should be able to have some of the better skills, like we could maybe cross-class our cleric into a mage. No, that's not a great idea. We will have an arcane knight in the form of... Who's our arcane knight? I think it's Lindsay.
We march ahead.
There's just so many dead things around. They've all killed each other. I wonder if we can kill the will-o'-the-wisp. I know we're at 31 minutes. Let's go see if we can try it. We'll try it once. What's the worst that happens? We die? We've died many times. I'll take the skin off that elk. We should heal first, probably.
I stand ready.
We'll go out of here and rest after this, but I really want to see if we can win. Oh, right, that's our pile of armor. Alright, let's try this out. There are enough supplies to camp once. Oh, quick save one more time. Here we go. Let's try this out. We're going to wake up really abruptly, and there will be a very dangerous will-o'-the-wisp here. Your fear tastes so delicious. Alright, Eltimar's up first. We're gonna bless. Elaine is next charge. We missed. What is its armor class? 24, flat-footed. That's bleak, that's for sure. We are, what? Feared? Terrified? Shaken. Alright, shaken's not the worst thing in the world. It's not good by any measure of the imagination, but Amiri is moving in. Missed. Next turn, Valerie. Valerie is definitely feared. So's Elira. So's our Smilodon. So's Lindsay. Excellent. Everyone's feared. Well, we don't have any remove fear abilities at the moment, so we're gonna have to hope for the best on that one. We'll get Blessing of the Faithful on Elaine. She is technically our best attacker currently. She's gonna move 5 foot step. Just right here, so flank.
Burn! Slice!
And we're gonna miss. How close were we? Why is its armor 36? Because its dexterity bonus is plus 12. There's no way we're hitting that. Let's just straight up call that nope. There's really no way to win that fight at that current level. With this dex bonus at a 36 armor, which is way too high for any of our characters to hit. So we're going to call it here. In the next video, we're actually going to be heading into the tree itself. I think we're done everything outside, minus the shambling mound, which we might try before we run inside, but we'll take a quick look, see how tough that thing is. For now, though, I'll leave you guys here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time.